and I love that she gets on her players too. 2 turnovers by the Mercury on overpassing.
And that continues to be a huge issue for this team. There is Kayla McBride, and she breaks the seal on the score. Picked up after New York let her go.
Yeah, she's been in the league 9 years and had a season-high 20. Oh, and Cheryl Reeve just believes in her veteran leadership.
Skylar Diggins-Smith gets the Mercury on the board.
Well, Dantas looks like she's been told to take that outside shot.
Taurasi from three-point range puts Phoenix in front.
It's her 26th block.
A lob in, gets away from fouls, and here is a breakaway for Nurse. Turner made right there. McBride lobs it down low, and Collier turns and scores it off the glass, and she's fouled. And Dantas the rebound for the Lynx. McBride tries a corner three and knocks it down.
Well,
Here we go again. Clarendon backs it out a bit. And hits the jumper from the top of the free throw circle.
Because the Mercury, you've got Diggins-Smith and Nurse defending big players. And Clarendon, a good passer, getting it inside. And Cindy Brundello really trying to use her bench a little bit more his second half of the season.
Diggins-Smith with a three.
And what an advantage to have somebody at 6'9" to be able to go behind them and shoot a shot.
McBride, a runner in the lane, rolls around and drops through. Third-year player out of Iowa State comes in for Minnesota, and she's got the ball on the right angle. Down low to fouls. Scores it against Griner.
She took 10 in the first half the last time.
Cunningham gives it inside, and Vaughn knocks it down.
Yeah, Vaughn's so good with that little jump hook.
Fouls again against Griner. Having trouble getting position, but makes the shot anyway.
She uses either hand so well.
Cunningham all the way to the hoop. And we come to the final 10 seconds of this first quarter. Underneath and in for Brianna Turner. She played 6 minutes in the first quarter. Shot in the lane goes in for Diana Taurasi. Dangerfield, a drive and a hoop.
But she was so effective in passing the ball with 7 assists.
Ball knocked away and picked up by Carlton.
Now you just cannot hold the ball over your head. I mean,
and McBride lays it in.
Clarendon with the nice pick right there, and that's 6 turnovers.
Summer games were in the U.S. and Atlanta, Canada fielded a team, but they didn't do very well. And has it changed. And McBride with a three.
Now how about the men's Canadian team did not make it this year in the qualifying tournament.
Here's a three in the corner by Megan Walker off the pass from Diana Taurasi.
You're wide open in the corner. You're wide open for a three. You've got to knock those down.
McBride spins.
What a great back door.
Kayla McBride is putting on a show.
To be able to execute and run your offense. Nope, nobody on Dantas. And one of the things that Sandy Brondello says, you cannot leave people open. You've got to contend.
And that Seattle team is rolling at the moment. There's a three in the right corner by Carlton.
The Mercury are 11th. And right now, 4 of 10 for the Lynx, 3 of 8 for the Mercury. Will they count it? Collier all by herself in the lane. Cannot believe she didn't go up for the shot.
Dangerfield goes back out to Carlton. Dantas off the glass.
Fouls just backed Griner up into the middle. And
that's a painful foul for the Mercury because the Lynx shot clock was running down. They get 14 back. And Dantas tries another three and hits it.
Clarendon makes a nice pass, and Dantas is being left open. Either that or make defensive stops.
Taurasi underneath the Turner. And it finally drops through.
how hard she's worked. You know, she had her pregnancy, and then she had the knee injury early on in her career and so forth. So she's really, this has meant a lot to her.
McBride, another three. Clarendon all the way to the hoop, off the glass and in. Collier. And that goes off the glass and in. She's fouled. That's right.
4 championships. The very first 4. With Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, Van Chancellor, the coach. Positioned to get the shot in a good way to get off the board.
Clarendon with a free throw line jumper, and Minnesota's lead is 20.
Now you can see the quick ball movement by the Lynx, and Clarendon getting Diggins Smith on her back, and 5 for 5 for Clarendon. And it's almost like you discount those first 4 games, because now they're getting everybody back, and they hope to get Aerial Powers back.
And Clarendon, a tough shot, now has 12 points.
3rd game back. Remember the first game she came back and had 25 points. But, you know, fatigue, and Sandy Brondello talked about, you know, maybe a little fatigue in the last game, and 30% from the floor. And Sandy Brondello has really kind of gone to her bench.
There's a jumper from Kia Bong.
In this quarter for the Mercury.
You mentioned playing Las Vegas. Clarendon, another tough shot, and the foul. Stars like Taurasi and Griner, anytime they come to town, fans know they're there. McBride, another 3. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
That was a good cut by Walker.
Diggins Smith knocks down the 3.
Oh, tough catch.
Collier with a hoop.
What a pass by Shepard, and Shepard and Turner. You know, they know how to play with each other. And that high-low post that Notre Dame ran.
Smith.
And they've scored 100 points this year against Atlanta in a win by 20.
Little shot in the lane by Crystal Dangerfield. Griner and Taurasi back out there.
No, certainly Cheryl Reeve has to be pleased with the way this game has gone for the Lynx. I mean, defensively, they're holding the Mercury to 30% from the floor.
A 3 by Walker.
Getting her timing, and I think those games that she started for Diana Taurasi when she was out 7 games, and then Dangerfield knocking down a 3.
Plus 11 in rebounding, plus 4 in the turnover battle, shooting 55% from the field. And a 3 by Shea Petty. Smith inside. She has a couple threes. Now she's scoring in the lane.
But I think that this team is really going to come together, too, and they won't be in the 8th spot. I think that they're going to have some good games.
Cunningham for 3.
Nice little pump fake. So those 2 steals by Cunningham, she needs to stay in a defensive position. You're not, you know, that far out, you really take yourself out of the play, and it puts a lot of pressure on your teammates. Fouls leaves it with 10. Dantas with 7. But it was. The ABL was already going on. And
right.
Val Ackerman, who was working in the NBA office with David Stern and so forth. And
Sandy Brondello and Cheryl Reeve meet at center court.